the portal here in a bit to witness and find the conclusion of the El Clasico lower brackets MPL ID playoffs season 11.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is it for the finals, lower brackets. RQ and Evos Legends. Only one team can move forward to the next stage to face off against either Onyx or Alter Ego. Welcome to the land of dawn for game number 5 of the El Clasico.
Game number 5 again. Win or go home. It's looking like RQ got the better draft in a sense. Like, you have the Atlas, you have all the options available, especially against a Cold Altar. It just disables you so much. And I feel like that initial feathered airstrike from Clay is going to be huge to kind of pop up that Cold Altar or anything that Evos is trying to do before this.
Let's see, both mid laners here opt for a Purify, it seems like. And, well, with Dreams and Psychots, Kadita and Yuzong, that signifies the Petrifies, right? Notorious here, both heroes. So it's gonna add more somehow layers to the crowd control that both of this hero can give. It's gonna be a very, very early game-centric here forward side of Evos Legends. Do note that Atlas here, somehow his impact pre-level 4 is non-existent, and this is why First Blood
was gonna say that,
exploited.
Was gonna say that, and you put the words right in my mouth. The only thing that Atlas can do in before the level 4 is just disengage and try to deal a bit of damage. But in this case, Huge Human Dreams has a lot of tools to actually burst him down, and it's an Atlas with a support emblem, so it's not gonna be tanky as if it is with maybe a tank emblem. But in the top lane here, it's been a chess match for Lemon and Psycho. It's very, very patient in taking the lanes.
See here again, it's going to be a very, very slow start again. Atlas will seek that level 4 ASAP to again just be that impact, give that impact, right? So now it's going to be a very slow, but turtle is up, so we might see some action there in the top side.
Here too, bottom lane, there's a fight. Bennett's rage gonna be popped in. Skylar gonna be able to win out in the trade here against Brands, but wait a minute, up top it's Taz who secures the turtle. Evos Legends here need to be very careful to play around the Melissa. Even the snipe, I believe, connected there. That's why he's that low.
Yeah, he has to recall here, and it's not a big deal, you know. 1v1 loss, as long as you don't die, as long as you don't give the goal towards Skylar, is a-okay, especially when in the other side of the map, Evos Legends actually managed to get down the turtle. Toss, good job on the retribution with Thorn Rose. I feel like this is also the thing that makes Evos much more dangerous in objective takes, and with that Thorn Rose, a lot of damage towards that objectives, but Vin has to be really, really careful once again.
Beautiful snipe. Fatal Links, Demir's Passion. Dream still able to survive. Wow. That passive really helping him out there with the sustain. Any other roamer, I think it would have just been him dead. But here, town prediction, hey, KB is moved. I am still with Evo so far.
Well, it seems like, again, it's just that play. Actually, I feel like Dreams baited that Fatal Links, right? He knows that Atlas might pull off the Fatal Link. And there you go. Got baited. No Fatal Links now for the next 30 seconds. Again, it's going to be very slow early game, but Ijume here. Just be careful.
Feathered airstrike with the Purify comes through to get him out safely.
Interesting enough, Taz goes towards the EXP lane much more than gold lane. Might be the pathing of the jungle that makes him do that, but I feel like Brands definitely needs some help here. Even though he was supposed to win the lane, in this case though, just before, he actually one level down and got capped by Skylar's Beatrix just now too. And E-Dreams might be looking for a gang towards Skylar.
Yeah, he might here. It seems like your Evos Legends still slowing down their tempo, looking for the right opportunity to perhaps claim control in the early phase. But Taz here needs to be careful.
Puncture already used, and Lemon once again very, very early. Finn getting taken down.
Oh, the damage comes through though. Lemon's gonna be taken very low right now with the damage as well, but it's gonna be Taz who secures it. 2 kills over to Evos Legends. It's a trade. 2 for 1 technically, but the bottom lane, RQ are gonna be able to push that tempo, getting a lot of gold into Skylar's pockets. Brand's doing the same thing, but remember, Skylar's there farming up the gold buffed minions.
Need to be careful indeed here. RRQ, they find compensation in that gold shield turret top side. They decide to switch as well. So Yuzong going to the bot side. It's over minute number 5. So I guess they want more somehow. Sure, they want more security, right? Top side 2v1 here. The Lapu Lemon here seems to be the main focus from the Evos side.
It's 3-0 with both teams getting the total, but instead the gold lead is not there. It's just 300 for Evos Legends, 100 for each kill. Like, this is what makes RQ good. Always know when to get the gold, especially Albert with the farm. Nothing just yet. Albert almost getting tossed on the taunt there, but Vin or Dreams might be eyeing for a cheeky pick.
Clay has a Purify though. He needs to play very slow. He does. He just used the rough waves, and now it actually might be just a bait. Clay perfectly played, and Albert with a proper response to take Dreams down. First kill. RQ are on the board.
You know what I like though? He knows that when Clay's probably gonna use the pet Purify, but in the end he actually didn't use it. But Psychos, no way you're getting away from that. Yep. There you go.
Well, it seems like it's going to be another structure taken down as well. A very good proactiveness there from the side of Vin. Flicker, conceal play was also made there. Flicker, Fatal Links. Psychops didn't even have the chance to go and pop that Black Dragon form. Turtle is up here, the last one. Who will get it? It stands. It's still 1-1. Neutral objective-wise, who will get that last turtle? Let's see.
Should be favoring Taz with the puncture, with the stacks. But look at Dreams. He's zoning Clay away already as Finn jumps in with a perfect match, looking for an opening. Clay still able to zone away, and Taz wins the retry battle this time around with the stun by Lemon. Not able to connect. Evos Legends will be able to equalize a bit. Taz looking for Skylar there with a puncture. But the goal lead is still in the grasps of the Kings. 1,000.
Let's see here. What will they brew up after that turtle take here? What will they translate to? Dreams here trying to harass Lemon in the top area. And it seems like RRQ, they also just slowing down their tempo here. Not much of an action-packed game. But Albert moves on towards Hujung, perhaps he wants to bait that call altar.
Oh my god, so much damage. The Bandit's Rage and the Appraiser's Wrath. Brand's though on the top side. He's going to be able to survive a gank there from Clay.
So far, Evos has been forcing the mirroring from Yuzong towards the Beatrix, but Dreams might be in trouble, and he is in trouble, getting taken down by Scholar. Another kill, 2-0-0. That's another gold for your gold laner. But so far, Yuzong has been mirrored by Skylar, or it's actually backwards. Yuzong wants to get matched up with the Beatrix from Evos. So how long will this last? When and why?
That's a good question, right? Top structure now, taken down RQ. They look for another structure here, perhaps. The inner turret now is going to be the target. It's not looking good for Evos Legends. They are starting to lose grasp, man. RRQ, championship mentality. Let's see. Fatal Links now still intact. Well, no, it's still on cooldown, rather.
2k gold lead for RRQ. They're sitting in a very comfortable position right now, especially the turrets. They're basically untouched. Meanwhile, Evos Legends already about 3 turrets down in top lane. Already base turret left. But right now, with that wave minion, with that pressure from RRQ, will they be able to secure the Lord here and end the series?
There's a possibility. Taz getting knocked up now by Albert as he is able to utilize the puncture. Vin still having the flicker and the Fatal Links. Wants to hold off. It comes down to Brands again. Very Brand-centric. Vin with the Fatal Links right now, but it's going to be bursted down just a bit. But the call altar comes down from Hijime. Now it's an all-in onto Brands, who's going to be killed by Skylar. He's still able to disengage as Psychots dives into the back. RRQ with a phenomenal performance here in this team fight. They all survive and Brands dies.
Brands dies and not the perfect opportunity, but it is an opportunity. 5v4 right now for RRQ. Has to watch out for Taza's Retribution as he has Lancelot. He can weave out through all the CC, throughout all the damage from RRQ, but it's looking pretty bad for him.
Taz with the puncture, getting out, but the stun now with the flicker.
Wow.
Lemon finding it. Taz gonna be chunked very low. He's still able to escape for a bit. Phantom execution as well. No way he gets it. And yes, he doesn't. Albert is the one who gets it there. Psychots able to find a trade. It's a 2-for-1 as Skylar flickers forward. Psychots, he's gonna be gunned down. Skylar finds a mega kill.
Okay, I thought Dreams was actually getting the Lord there. That's why I scream out loud. But and again,
Same.
Albert, very, very safe. And Lemon, finally the reactive pays off as he pretty much gone down, tossed to low HP, and Dreams once again might be forced to use the ult.
Oh yeah, the Appraiser's Rat penetrate everything. The ult comes down. Dreams can escape, but so far in this game, this Kadena hasn't really been able to create a good impact for the team for the most part, Gani.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting defense and offense here. RQ, their set is at 4,000 gold, right? And with this pressure that they're building up, it's going to be a question to the side of Evos Legends. Will you be able to withstand the pressure? The Renner's apathy there was just also could also deal damage, and the turn in the mid will fall for the side of Evos Legends. RQ already looking for the inner turret in the bot side. That signifies that Magic Sentry for the side of Evos Legends is also playable, so they will need to be careful here. RQ looking very, very convincing.
Interesting itemization from Lemon there. He chooses to go for Radiant Armor instead of a Athena Shield. I believe he wants to debuff the opponent instead of just surviving on his own. Granted though, I think, to be fair, Lemon is definitely not the target for Dreams, not the perfect target, so he might, just think, oh, you know what, Dreams not gonna go on me, so let's just kind of debuff their magic attack for my teammates.
It's going to be a very, very tough and interesting battle here. For the side of Evos Legends, looking at the items, they're far behind. Melissa, 7,000 gold. Beatrix is already at 10k. That's not a good sign. If you compare it, also Farsa here and Faramis equal. But remember, better airstrike, more range, mobility. You can argue that Faramis has more mobility, but then again, more all around, right, Farsa? So with that in mind, Clay has that edge in this current matchup, considering that his team is leading 5k. So 20 seconds here for the first Lord to spawn. I see no play for side of Evos Legends to contest. They can gamble it, but is it the wisest move? No. Right, so they should just focus perhaps more on towards a defense rather than a gamble to contest and Lord. But it seems like their rotation here, they might look for a contest.
Ooh, Evos Legends, it's tricky because they don't have a real tanky member, so they have to kind of make a very, very massive skirmish or getting Dreams to a good position to be able to get some good damage towards RQ's backliner. So it's definitely a tough job indeed, but we'll see if Evos will pull off a miracle just like Albert did in the previous game, as RQ very, very patient.
In the Registry battles, it should be Taz who has a bit of an advantage here. Albert with the taunt and the dash, not connecting. Taz still there, and then RQ decides to reset the Lord completely. They're still micromanaging the waves, utilizing the lead that they have built up. Brands is 2 levels below Skylar. Gold should also really favor this gold laner, Skylar, compared to Brands. For one moment, as long as Brands is able to free hit, it is disastrous for RQ. That's why they're always reading, trying to find Brands wherever he is, and he is the main target. If RQ doesn't find Brands, they do not fight.
See here again, the setup. It seems like, yeah, both teams here just in the Lord dance here, just taking it slow. Do not really want to commit on towards anything before they have clear information, right? There you go, there's information. Vin is in the mid. Melissa is also in that mid. So let's see here. Already engaged perhaps, but no one's really pulling the trigger because no one is really opening the fight just yet.
Huge man with the Shadow
Dreams?
Stampede. Taz already jumping in right there, but Dreams finds the rough waves, and that it is. That is it. They get one pick on the board. That's the Atlas that has been dictating the team fights for RRQ down. Dreams is taken low, but he does still have the passive as Lemon now is going to be able to pop in the Braves Fighter, but Taz gets into the flanks, is able to dodge away. Psychots takes the damage from Lemon. Now it's going to be Taz who's locked in, but has the Thorn Rose to escape with the Call Altar coming down. Hijime is actually baited in by his own team, and he's left to die all alone.
Yeah, this is the difference in gold, man. Like, the fact that Dreams already got a pick, and it's a 5v4, and RQ still wins it. Yeah, Dreams is in the bottom lane, but the thing is, RQ is just way too ahead right now. Lemon might be eyeing for another zone toss.
That's the Thorn Rose and the Phantom Execution. Lemon's gonna be taken very low right now with Retribution onto him. Vin looking for the play, but Brands is still able to survive. Skylar dealing so much damage. Evos need to respect this. Vin with a perfect match. Taz looking for the opening, but it will just be Albert who takes it away. Evos Legends forced to run, but Dreams gets sniped down by Skylar from downtown. And Clay picks up the kill.
6-1 for Skylar so far. Perfect game. Another beautiful runners up. They getting the job done for Albert. The icing on the cake of that team fight. And right now, Evos will try to force to defend this without minimal high ground potential here. No Yves, no Farsa. The only thing that they can rely on is Brands with his Inspire, with his models. So we'll see if Brands can pull it off this time around.
See here again, it's going to be another offense for the Kings of Kings. Looking at this as it stands, right, 6,000, almost 7,000 goal lead here. Evos Legends, looking at their composition, I gotta say they are able to defend this one here. But then again, RRQ has the flicker, the fatal links, right? No flicker, but the fatal links. Let's see how will Vin open this up.
And a Feathered Airstrike too is going to be such a hassle to deal with for Brands. At this point, RQ definitely has way more to say, knowing Evos Legends don't really have that wave clear presence that they did in the previous game with Yves. Taz with a puncture, trying to just clear that wave. Evos Legends will give that top lane away. They will instead clear the other waves. Now putting the focus down, Brands needs to be very, very careful. Places the muddles, but RQ can still engage, and they will just give it up. Again, the high ground control not present for Evos Legends.
Very, very patient right now, RRQ. They definitely could have risked it, but this is game 5 of playoffs. If you don't win, you go home. So they'll take it easy, and Finn might be eyeing for Fatal Links.
Oh, Taz is actually going to be able to bait so much.
Dreams.
Clay no Feather Airstrike, very low. Psychots with a Black Dragon form, but RRQ with a proper disengage. Evos Legends not given the chance to look for that opening.
2 base turrets here taken down. So with that Lord, it wasn't really to end it just yet here, it seems like. You're right, Vin played it disciplinedly here, does not go for the crazy perfect match and a Fatal X combo, but this time he has Flicker. I think things might change.
And he's flanking too? No, it's not.
Okay,
I thought it's the Keyboy flank, the original Keyboy flank, but it turns out he goes for the front side instead. So Lord is about 30 seconds right now. So far, RRQ, even if they do lose this, no, actually, if they actually lose this, it's gonna be vital, because if you lose the team fight in the Lord, it's gonna spell for trouble, because there's no one who's gonna defend those turrets. And if one lane's gonna get, pretty much taken down from the auto turret towards the base turret, the other turret becomes weak as well, because you don't have that much pressure. You don't have that much map owned to actually defend that. But right now, RQ is still standing strong with 9 turrets available. Evos, only 1.
God, let's see here.
It's still a perfect game for RQ, you're right, in terms of turrets. Oh, Taz. Oh, that was a mistake, but no one punishes. Taz doesn't have the puncture. He missed it, actually.
Let's see here again. RQ with the setup, right? Yeah, opens a lot of bush, a lot of map control. Taz struggling to penetrate towards that Lord's area, and no one is helping to open things up. Perhaps Psychots there is ready to pull the Black Dragon form. Let's see though. What will it brew up?
Fatal Links, Nibiru's Passion, Taz is down! Dreams looking for the back, but Albert spots it out, stops it from happening. RRQ with a massive lead. Evolved Lord into their hands.
Oh my God, Americo Shepin.
This might be it.
Yeah.
This might be it. Is the dynasty of RRQ still that strong? Taking a look at the items here already. 1-2 Immortals in hand.
That is bad.
Oh my God, that's an all waste. Let's see here. Two-way push.
Let's see. Many waves in the mid lane. Micromanage. Finn looking for the fatal links on the conceal as well. Immortality being built by Lemon right now as Albert is able to zone them away from the mid lane base turret. Evos, how will they defend? Can they defend? Psycho! Oh my God! What was that damage? Clay with one shot. Taz buying some time with the Phantom Execution. He's in the midst of it all right now. Popping a call Alter as RRQ look for an opening. Dreams of the Petrify, the rough waves, but he will not be able to find anyone. Evo somehow still able to defend, still able to micromanage. Taz with the puncture once again. That's gonna be Brad still free it with Fire Brands with the damage and the go away today to dish the damage out onto the back. Albert in shambles, RRQ in shambles as they walk back. Taz will fall to the impeccable timing from Clay's feathered airstrike. When it looks over, it never is over. Evos and RRQ pushed to the limits.
Wow, Brands. Shout out to him, man, playing safe to the last minute. But the thing though, Finn is very, very indecisive because of Brands' positioning. He knows that the key to victory for Evos Legends is Brands. The only thing that can bail them out to make that miraculous base defense is Brands. And Finn doesn't want to go for a fatal link, doesn't even want to go for a three-man fatal link, even if Brands is not there.
Oh, look at the damage still though. Brands, does he have any defensive items, Gani?
I don't think so. Now we need to check. There you go. The Athena was just built. So Clay, the Holy Crystal in full effect, right? Instant replay though. What happened was take a look here. RQ hesitating again, not quite sure. Vin
Brands,
flicker.
bro.
Oh my goodness, Brands just free hitting in the backside. Perfect timing on that Inspire as well. It just, yeah, RQ was just yelling, fall back, there in that base. But still though, if we're talking about like lead, if we're talking about like who's ahead, it's still heavily favoring RQ. It's just another reset here, 20 seconds in the next Lord. I think it's do or die.
It's always do or
Evos
die.
Legends needs to contest this. If not, I don't think they can defend. Again, can they? Can they? Perhaps with Rans, that was the perfect scenario for Evos Legends though. Will they be able to pull it off again?
Before this, we said that this was it. Like, there's no way. There's just
No
the only
high
thing that can
ground.
bail him out is Brands. But it turns out Brands just does wonders for Evos Legends. But this time around, RQ, they want to get this Lord as safe as possible. And Lemon might be eyeing for another early previous fighter just to get Taz down. Bot lane though, the web pressure, as always for RQ. Still 9 turrets available. Another homework for Evos Legends to do. So let's see who will be clearing that minion in the bottom lane.
I don't think they can set anyone. They just need to clear it when it actually crashes into the base because it's way too far if they want to push it out. Remember, RQ still have 9 turrets to play with. They have all the turrets remaining. Evos are in a position where it's forced errors everywhere. Lemon with a stun. Taz with a disengage. Phantom execution to the back. Taz looking for an opening desperately, but Albert isn't committing. Black Dragon form popped in, and now it's desperation for Evos Legends. The Lord is resetted, and RRQ can play with it again. Evos need to reset, need to wait for the cooldowns again.
Wow. Even if RQ has the advantage there, RQ knows that they have the better position, but Lemon goes in with another Bravest Fighter trying to shoo
He's
away
low, though.
Taz and Hijume. Yeah, he's low. He has to find another creep to somehow
Melissa is bot side.
use the spell fam. Yeah, Melissa is bot, and this is might be.
Yeah.
Yep. There
There's
you go.
no way. Taz looking for the opening once again. Has the Thorn Rose. The Call Altar saves his life. Evos Legends can see Dreams looking to steal, but a miracle will not happen here in the Lord Pit. Evos are banking on a miracle to happen in the base.
Oh my God! Again, Evos Legends. They are going to. They are in the position of defense. Take a look at the change of shoes here for side of Fairness. He opts for a roam now. Favor he adds in their composition. So 2 roams here, it seems like, for Evos Legends. They understand that they're behind. 3 roams. Oh my, no. 2 roams. Oh, 3. Yu Zhong too.
Wow.
With the encourage. Oh, he just
Fairness,
sold.
yeah.
Fairness just sold his shoes.
Well,
Only
thank
2.
you so much, Ijume.
The switch. All right, the switcheroo. Will this be the answer, though, to defend? RRQ, the Kings of Kings, looking for the end.
The Kings looking to prolong their dynasty with Onyx. Taz, wait, Clay, RQ are not going to be able to utilize this for now. The Evolve Lord is all alone. If that airstrike comes down, Hijime is taken very low. Taz is still able to buy some time as Lemon pops in Bravest Fighter. Taz with a puncture, Lemon with a stun. Taz forced to back away. No further airstrike to play with. Dream's going to be caught there by Albert. Side cost now with the Black Dragon form. Onto the back with effective fire on the Skylar! And the rough waves! But Skylar somehow is still able to defend! 3-man fatal links onto Brands! Now dealing some damage. The Lord still onto the base. Hijime finds the kill back. Brands is free hitting! No way! The Tigers have defended again!
This
I have no words.
the game for the Edges. The ultimate classical. Gold doesn't matter anymore. RQ still has 9 turrets. Somehow, some way, Evos, the White Tigers, still holding on to the base.
What is going on?
How have they done it?
Let's
A
check
miracle
the
is an
replay.
understatement, but there's a fight going on as the replay comes in. No, there's not.
Okay, Skylar here. He gets away, but the fataling here does not connect onto the Melissa where it. Oh my. The Call Altar, man. The Call Altar.
Hijime.
Hijime was also the MVP there to help his teammates
Finn got the
survive.
3-man. What more could you ask for? He got the 3-man.
Oh my God.
Well, you gotta combine the act of that 3-man fatalings with a proper follow-up, but I think Finn doesn't see that all the members of ERRQ doesn't have the resources, or even Skylar is not in the vicinity to actually punish. So that's why Brand is still able to live on and deal that amount of damage with the Trinity build and the Inspired 2. Evos, what more do you have? What tricks are left in your sleeves?
Even the real-time win probability doesn't believe it.
Man, what do you think about this game, ladies and gentlemen? It's still going. We're going back to a half-an-hour game, it seems like. Now with the Lord, though, it's going to come up. It's going to spawn. RRQ, man. RRQ. And Evos. What is this game? Hijime was clutch with the Call Altar. Brands was even clutcher, if that is even a word.
It is a word for this game.
For
this
this game,
game has
it's-
literally created a new word.
Exactly. He's even clutcher, right? The free hitting, the positioning, the timing that he pops off was just needed for the side of Evos Legends. Evos fams, they are now still roaring.
Okay, not gonna lie, I'm not worried about RQ taking the Lord, as in, I believe they can secure the Lord with ease with the wave pressure in the top lane, but the question still remains, how do they end the game when Brands is playing really safely in the back line, trying to wait out for the Finn, Fatalings, and there you go.
blunder.
That's the window.
A blunder.
That's a
Finn,
window.
no flicker, no fatal links. Instantly, Evos pull the trigger. The Black Dragon form onto the back line right now with the Bravest Fighter popped in as well. Brands with the go away. It's still going to be Lemon doing some damage right now. Psychos is able to CC Albert. 50-50 onto the Lord. Here it is. It's Mars who secures it. And Evos, they start roaring. They start pouncing on their prey. Waiting. 28 minutes is when they strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Evos Legends at their peak. RRQ, one window. They saw and they seized it. They managed to force the fight. They managed to find the right targeting. And let's see, 3v5 with the Lord. Evos Legends looks to end the dynasty of RRQ.
The kingdom has fallen one by one. The members will fall as well. First is Albert. Next is Lemon. Evos have done it. They have taken RRQ down.
Miracles!
Miracles after miracles. The White Tigers. Oh my